How's everybody doing? It's BroncoStevens from the BroncoStevens channel on YouTube. I'm going to do original music like normal people, just rehearsing some stuff. I made up one last night. I had one of those moments where you just get a song that just pops in your head. And it's not anybody's song. It's just a song that's in your head. And you're like, oh man, I got to rush to write that down. And so I wrote it all out real fast. And then I had to find the chords to play with it. And so played around with that. I released a short of it today. It's called Woman, 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 Woman. Anyhow, I'll probably play that a little bit later. I was rehearsing it a minute ago and my wrist is sore. It's chords I don't normally play. All right, so anyhow, I'm going to kick things off with an old number I used to play around with. Good evening, would you dance with me? I'm leaving, no last chance for me. Good evening, would you dance with me? I'm leaving, one last chance for me. Dance with me, I'm leaving, last chance for me. Good evening, would you dance with me? I'm leaving, one last chance for me. Good evening. J-Lo Arson, how you doing tonight? How's everybody doing tonight? Looks like a few more people have joined. I'm BroncoStevens. I'm just rehearsing original songs. Welcome. Come hang out with me. This is what I do on my channel. Often I go live. I try to do every night, about an hour a night. And my times vary. Sometimes I'm on like 6:37 Central Time, USA. And then sometimes I'm on like later, like I am tonight. Like it's like 9:30ish when I started. So Penguin, how you doing? A couple of you saying hello. Yeah, feel free to say hello. If you haven't subscribed to the BroncoStevens channel, would love for you to do so. If you're into like original music, that's what I do. I try to steer away from covers. I get a lot of cover requests, and I've learned a couple. You're from Indonesia, awesome. Yeah, it's great the reach that YouTube has. You can just talk to people all over the world, so it's cool. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Mikey, I don't know, I'm sure how you pronounce that, but yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm not just gonna stand here or sit here rather. I'm not just gonna sit here and hold a guitar and chat with you. And with these headphones on, I'm gonna play some music. So I'm an original singer songwriter. I'm a dad of 6. I'm kind of a clown. Like I'm always entertaining, 3-year-olds up to 23-year-olds, and so I've got to be on all the time and entertaining to my family and my wife and everything. And so anyhow, no, I'm playing, Penguin. Sorry, you are so cool. I don't, thank you, I guess is what I should say to that. It's just pronounce it as bike. All right, bike, I got you. And you're Swedish, Penguin. This is awesome. Yeah, it's great that, again, I can be chatting with people from all over the world. It's awesome. So I'm BroncoStevens. I'm in the USA. And I used to play in a band called the BroncoStevens Band when I was much, much younger. And now I'm a little bit older. I'm 50. I'm getting back into music, though. It's been years and years. There was a short stint that I did maybe 15 years ago, and then just a huge pause again. And last 6 months I've been getting back into it. So Anyhow, I'm going to go into the studio here in about less than 2 weeks, and I'm going to do this song. It's called For Kristen, and this is the song that got me back into playing consistently, because it just kind of spilled out, and I was like, I like that song, and so been playing it since. All of my life, something missing. The puzzle pieces weren't fitting. And all of a sudden, there she was. And winds cry, Kristen. What do I need to do to get through to you? Perfect the way that you are. There could only be one of you. In my life, you were the star. And you burn bright. You changed my life. And I'm so loved. And all of a sudden it was different. A life that wasn't before. The pieces just started fitting, and soon the picture was done. What do I need to do to get through to you? You're perfect the way that you are. I said I know you got things that you're going through, and I do too. But I want you to know you're perfect the way you are. There could only be one of you. You shine like the stars. And all of a sudden it was brighter. The sun was finally out. In a world that is gray and dark, you lit it up like smoke. What do I have to do to get through to you? It's perfect the way that it is. Every day we're right next to each other, and that is as good as it gets. What do I have to do? What do you gotta do? Hold on with me on our sister. What do I have to do? What do you gotta do? Hold on with me on our sister. All right, thank you, Bike. I appreciate it. I do. All right, thank you. Cool. All right, I'm glad you're all enjoying yourselves. So subscribe to the BroncoStevens channel. I've got tons of content, people. I've got original playlist of all my stuff is now pretty much on there. I've got videos of like full length songs. I've got tons of shorts, of, bits and pieces, highlights of the songs, and I've got a lot of lives. I do lives every night, just when I rehearse. I just come on here, chat with people from all over the world, play some music, and stuff like that. I don't know that I can play Twinkle Little Star. I could probably learn it pretty quick. That's one I should be playing to my 3-year-old. She knows it. She can do it pretty well. All right, thank you all. I'm going to keep things going here. That one was called For Kristen. That's my wife, Kristen. And so I wrote that one for her. And that was the one that just got me back in. It's one of those songs that popped in my head, and I wrote it in like 5 minutes. And I had another one hit me last night. This thing doesn't want to stand here. Let me try this. This is literally rehearsal, people, because I wrote this one last night. I've played it a few times. I'm kind of scared to play it for you because it hurts my wrist a lot. It's in chords that I don't normally play. I'm fumbling with my gear here. If you all saw this, you'd just laugh. You're like, what is he doing? Why doesn't he have like a notebook stand or something like that? It's just bits and pieces put together as I come along this thing. All right. Let's see here. Yeah, somebody else just joined. Hard top. Please, guy. All right. I'm gonna keep it real's back. Been a long time. I'm gonna keep it real. Glad to see you again. And all right, so we'll keep things on. And then Tracker's here. Hey, Tracker's my mod and solid dude. He's I'm telling you what, the dude took my stuff and posted it on and gave me a shout out on his page. I mean, that stuff warms a 50-year-old man's heart. So it's cool, Tracker, that you like the music that much. And he's got an awesome dog. And please answer this, is it a guinea pig or a hamster? Because Milo, because I don't know these things. They're all little things to me. So if you can clear that up for me, because I don't want to be sitting there calling it a guinea pig if it's a hamster, and vice versa and all that. It's probably neither one. You're probably going to be like, oh no, it's this, and I'll be like, yeah, all right. Got people from Australia. How y'all doing? Anyhow, it's a hamster and he died. You've got to subscribe to Tracker Milo right now because his hamster died. I mean, come on. That's terrible. That's terrible. All right, so this song popped in my head last night. I'm going to give it a shot. It's going to hurt my wrist. I might not get through it, but we're going to try it. And if the music makes you dance, then I will dance with you. No, I got to moves. If it makes you sad, then I would clown for you. I'll take the good and I'll take the bad. If it made you run, then I would run to you. I'll hold you just as long as I can, 'cause I'm a man, but I draw strength from you. I hope you can understand. Woman, forged from man, God took that rip from man. God's made for man, part of his plan. If music made you tired, then I would lay with you and do the things couples do. If the music made you cry, then I would cry with you. Things are always better in twos. If it made you run, then I would run to you. I'll hold you just as long as I can, 'cause I'm a man and I draw strength from you. I hope you can understand. Woman, forged from man, but part of God's plan. Woman, God's made for man, part of his plan. Woman, if it made you cry, then I would cry with you. Things are always better in two. And if the music brings us life, then we're more than two. A child from my love to you, then I would sing all blessings to you and see their eyes as they grew. Woman, woman, all right, yeah, that's all my wrist can take. Those are chords I don't normally play, so I feel like I'm like back here like stretching my hand crazy. It's just practice, people. That's why I got to keep practicing. The muscles will get it and it'll be better. So anyhow, I suffered through that one. That's a new one. That's the first time I've ever played it on a live, so that's a new one for everybody. All right, I'm gonna get my arm or wrist and do something a little easier for me here. The song was called Try Again. Eddie knows the stuff. I don't even know it. I just play by sound. First you don't see my friend, try again. First you don't see my friend, try again. Life can be tricky sometimes, just gotta keep on going, yeah. First you don't try again. 'Cause life can be a trick, sometimes you just gotta keep on going, yeah. First you don't see my friend, try again. So Eddie, are you a musician? You play guitar? Probably play better than I do. I'm not guitar is not my passion, people. I like to sing. I love to sing. Hey, Mark, how you doing? There's my buddy Mark Tully. He's got some new content out. He put out. I just saw. I think another one just popped up like seconds ago during the live. So I know he's got at least one out today, maybe possibly two. Okay. Yeah. Try again. Yep. So have you been on before, Bike? I'm gonna have a little sip here, keep my throat lubricated. You gotta lubricate the equipment, people. I know I'm a clown. All right. This song is called On Love. These are original songs. I'm BroncoStevens. I'm a dad, and about once a day I come out just to decompress, play music, and have fun, let loose, and just gets all the out of me. You know, if I've had a rough day or if I've got things in my head, somehow when I'm out here playing and all that stuff just goes away. And so it's my escape. So, and I just like coming on here with you all and chatting, meeting new people, sharing the music. It's more fun when other people get to hear it. So hope you like it. Hope you come back. Hope you subscribe to the BroncoStevens channel. Tell your friends about it, family, things like that. And like to grow this thing, like to be playing for more people. And again, it's just more fun. Things are more fun in crowds. All right. This one's called On Love. Love is patient. Love is kind. Love doesn't envy boast. Does not insist and on its own way. Does not irritable or resentful. It does not insist and on its own way. It's not it does not rejoice in wrongdoing, but rejoices with the truth. Love builds on things, believes on things, and hopes in untold. So that song's called On Love. And I got that right out, like, I got the verse part of that right out of First Corinthians, like 13, I think. All right. Let's see here. I think I'm going to do Addiction next. Anybody else join out? Yeah, we got Juan. Like, let me see me. I'm gonna give him eyes to not stare at the light here. Wani Dahmer, how you doing? Just posted the center, Mark says. Good deal. Feline Gaming, how you doing? From Greenland, awesome. Ukraine, make Ukraine great again. Very pro Ukraine there. Good for you. All right. I'm pro USA. I mean, wherever you're from, you should support wherever you're from, I think. All right. Let's see here. Yeah, we're going to do addiction. Songs for anybody struggling from addictions. Most underrated person you've ever seen. Thank you, Tracker. I mean, that means a lot, honestly, to hear from anybody that, you know, that they think that you're doing good. So I'm trying hard, buddy. I'm trying. I'm trying to stay sharp, try to practice every day, and just get better. That's kind of my resolution for 2026 is take my passion for music more seriously, invest a little bit more into better gear, stay committed, you know, dedicate an hour a day to it, and write and post, and we'll see what happens, you know. Come along for the ride. We'll see what happens. All right, this song's called Addiction. Almost started playing today. Mark's probably like, what's he doing? Stop now, don't you wanna stop? Don't you wanna stop now? Don't you wanna stop? Don't you wanna stop, man? Don't you wanna stop? Don't you wanna stop, man? Don't you wanna stop? He says no way. Oh, takes my pain. And if you gotta ask, man, well, you don't understand. See, if you gotta ask, man, you don't understand. And if you gotta ask, you don't understand. If you gotta ask, man, you don't understand. 'Cause it takes my choice away. I said it takes my pain away too. Don't you wanna stop? You see, we all care about you, and we'd like to see that a lot. Yeah, I know you do, and I get that a lot. But you see, I'm not you. You don't know the problems I got. I said it takes my brain away. And I said it takes my choice away too. It takes my pain away. Holy Peak, how you doing? You got Kaylee, is that Kaylee X Nakas? All right. Hey, it's Band from yesterday. How you doing, Band? And Hosipakavakik. No, I have no idea. I have no idea how you pronounce that. But you're from Croatia. That's awesome. Awesome. All right. Yeah, this is awesome. It's great to have a platform where you can not only just play for people, but you can play for people all over the world. I mean, to me, that's exciting. You're playing basketball right now. You must have some earbuds in or something. Good for you. Let me see what I don't know any basketball music or anything, but let me play you something a little bit. Let me see here. What do I have that's more upbeat for basketball playing, for crying out loud? We'll do today. Almost did anyway. Today I started out alright. Slowing through the thoughts in my mind. Today I started few people joining in. How's everybody doing? Hey, if those of you that are on that haven't subscribed to the BroncoStevens channel, please do so. Help me out. You can check out all kinds of original music in my playlist. I even do comedy stuff. I got comedy songs, got comedy characters and stuff that I've done. I'm a nut, people. I'm there to entertain, because I entertain my kids from 3 to 23, my wife, and then I come on and entertain you all. So it's kind of my thing. I like to just, hopefully have fun, and hopefully you have fun with me. All right, Real Gino 12, how you doing? Amnamashavia. I have no idea. I'm so sorry with the flexes. I love it. That's great. All right, still got band. Jose's still here. I'm gonna call you Jose. Jose. I'm gonna call you Jose. Jose Picabacate. That's what I'm gonna call you. All right, and then Kaylee. Was it Kaylee? Oh yeah, Callie X Nakas was already on. All right. Yeah, cruise through that homework. I used to fly through homework. I was the quickest. I would get my homework done in study hall every day. Honestly, I'd sit there and study hall in high school. They give you study hall, what grade you're in, or if all that. But if you get to study hall, you could knock it out pretty quick if you got your mindset on it. All right, I'm gonna do this one that's called The Race. Be sure where you're heading. There's a light at the end of a tunnel. Water don't stop at the top of the funnel. Both ends lead in some direction. Be sure where you're heading. Of a tunnel, water don't stop at the top of a funnel. Always lead in some direction. Be sure where you're heading. There's a light at the end of a tunnel. Water don't stop at the top of a funnel. Always lead in some direction. Be sure where you're heading. Of a funnel, always lead in some direction. Be sure where you're heading. There's a light at the end of a tunnel. Water don't stop at the top of a funnel. Always lead in some direction. Be sure where you're heading, my friends. going. Got a few more people joining. Band, when am I going to end this? Probably around the 50-minute mark, which would be about 17 minutes from now. That's just an estimate. Got a few people here. We got Dakota Cummings. How you doing? Julie, how you doing? Mark, still here, and band still here. All right, let me back up a little bit, make sure I didn't miss anybody. Real Gino 12, hello to you. I think I got everybody. All right, we'll keep things moving. Let me get a sip here. All right, thank you all for hanging out with me. And if you haven't subscribed, please do so. And check out other material that I've got. I got a ton of stuff posted. Tons of lives posted, tons of shorts, tons of videos, playlists built for your convenience, all that good stuff on the BroncoStevens channel. All right. Whew. I'm going to do Sometimes Love Feels Like a Fight. I wouldn't have started if I couldn't finish. Yeah, I'll do better next. But I was no stronger then, like Papa was finished. Left us for dead hill the way that I want. She called me a bastard, I called her a you know what. And that was the end for at least one day. And that was the end for at least one day. Now sometimes I've good days and sometimes I'm a mess. And she'll hold me tight, she says I love you no less. She's too much to forget, easy to forgive. Life altogether is now how we live. And that was for Don't Let It. Don't want it to end. God, there's your smile. God, please, one day. Wanted to end, God, please, more days. Now sometimes she don't like me, her words sting a bit. She called me a lot of things, but she never called me quits. They say love has a feeling, and I think they're right. There's times it's amazing, but sometimes love feels like a fight. And that was the start of the rest of our lives. And that was the start of the rest of our lives. And the song requests are cool. I like to know what people want to hear. And but yeah, typically I get on and I do original music addressing Julie. And yeah, I don't know reason to beat anybody up if they don't know. But there's a lot of requests coming in that I would do. And in fact, Julie, the All Along the Watchtower was like one of few songs I ever sang. It has a cover song in my old band, but it's been like 31 plus years. So I definitely don't remember it word for word, nor did I play the guitar on it back when I did it. I was just singing in a band. And so that's something I would have to learn again. But that is actually a song I've done back in the day with my original BroncoStevens band. Now I'm just doing solo stuff. And I'm writing. I'm a singer-songwriter, so for me, it's easier to pick up a guitar and just, actually, I don't even have to, like a song will pop in my head. The perfect example is last night. A song pops in my head. and I wrote it down last night. It's called Woman, Woman, and I probably played it too many times and hung out in the garage too long because my wife got upset afterwards. She was like, I thought we were going to spend time together. And she's right, I get obsessed. And so this idea pops in my head. I get the song, and I write the whole thing out in like 5 minutes. And then I had to find the chords to go with it, which took about 10 minutes. And then so I'm 15 minutes into it, and then it's time to go out in the garage and pound it into my brain, because when you get a song as a singer-songwriter, like a lot of times if you don't play like the pattern or these, the way you hear it in your head is the way that it's authentically coming into me, and I want to express it that way when I play it. And so a lot of times if I don't like play it and play it and play it, then the next day I wake up and it's gone. It's like somebody held a carrot out in front of you and then it just disappears. It's frustrating. And so I've learned over the years, when I get inspired like that, to just go do it. And so that's what I was doing. And I got some shorts out published today from that, and then I just played a longer version of it at the beginning of this live, toward the beginning of this live. And so anyhow, yeah, I'm going to keep things going for you. Play a few more, and then I'm going to wrap it up, because I did probably spend too much time out here last night, and I don't want to get in the doghouse because I've got 4 dogs, and they're occupying all the dog houses. And so anyhow, but yeah, I've done a few covers. I don't do requests on the lives. If it's something that I've learned, I'll play it if I've been practicing it. I just don't practice them a lot, so I don't want to get on here and mess up any more than I'm already doing, people, because I butcher my own stuff plenty. I don't need to be butchering other people's stuff. And a lot of it I take, like if you're butchering your own stuff, that's your own stuff. You butcher it, that's whatever. But you're playing, like I grew up, you get these bands that you're just like, I learned a couple Nirvana songs. I don't want to butcher a Nirvana song for you. So, I'd rather you just hear the real stuff. All right, so let's see here what I'm going to do here next. Oh, Pedro. I promised I was going to do Pedro next. What you tell me, it's treason. We got here My Cinema Gaming. Yeah, we. Julie, you are not a dumb A. It's ridiculous. All right, Mohammed, how you doing? Mark, gotta write down and make a photo recording. Yeah, I hear you, Mark. You know, if you don't put them down, they just disappear. They dissolve the songs. And so, yeah. Marty Jr., how you doing? I'm not sure what that comment is. Maybe you know Marty, Mark. But if he knew you, Mark, he'd spell your name right. I don't know. All right. Scott Hembre, how you doing? What guitar do I have? I've got a couple. This one I'm playing on is a Yamaha. I need to invest in better guitars, but yeah, I'm a dad of 6. I gotta have priorities, people. I gotta spend money where it matters the most. But I did dedicate this year to invest more in music, so we'll see what happens. All right, Flame Lord 2, how you doing? You play clarinet? That's awesome. Some of my favorite bands ever are like weird setups. Like I like this band Rocket from the Crypt, and they play like hard punk, but they have like a brass also going on. It's pretty cool. Dale's back. How you doing? And let's see. Careful, Danger. No, I'm not. I don't know if your mom's around. And I think I got everybody. All right. Yeah, I don't know any of the Alice in Chains. It's another band I should know songs from. They were in my era when I grew up, that kind of music and stuff. All right, I'm going to do I Am a Soul and then probably wrap things up for tonight, people. Try to keep it a little bit shorter tonight. So this is a good one to end on because it usually takes everything I had to do it right. All right. Jesus didn't come to save my life, He came to save my soul. Jesus didn't come to save my life, He came to save my soul. And Jesus didn't come to save your life either, no, He came to save your soul. Knock, 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 get on his door. Knock, 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 get on his door. He's the king of kings, the great I am. You hear me now, you understand. The king of kings, the great I am. You hear me now, do you understand? He's the king of kings, the great I am. You hear me now, do you understand? The king of kings, the great I am. You hear me now, do you understand that man? I am a soul in a body, not the other way around. I'm a soul inside a body, till this body is in the ground. I am a soul in a body, not the other way around. I'm a soul inside a body, till this body's in the ground. All right, everybody, I'm going to be wrapping it up. Band, looks like you signed out. Yeah, hopefully I'll be on tomorrow. We'll see how things go. Can you be your groupie? Also, will you call you Steve or Bronco? BroncoStevens. I like the whole thing together, just BroncoStevens. I don't know if you were on Dale one a couple times now. People have asked if that's like my real name. It's not. It's just the name that I've used for YouTube. Actually it's just the name I use musically. Like I've always like I don't know. I guess because as a kid I was shy. Like I was like one of those kids that barely ever talked, and but I grew out of that. And like especially like when I was in my college years, I got to be real not shy. And I don't know. I had this stage name BroncoStevens, and I had a band called the BroncoStevens Band. And so anytime I played music, I would just the association to BroncoStevens was there. And so flash forward like 27 years, I started playing around on YouTube. It just seemed like BroncoStevens was the fitting name for the YouTube. And when I play, I'm BroncoStevens, I guess. I don't know. Maybe it's a mask that I put on. But either way, I feel good as BroncoStevens. And also gives me the privacy because I get on here, I tell you I got 6 kids, 4 dogs, a cat, and I just like to keep the private areas of my life private. But other than that, you all have a great night. It's been awesome hanging out with you. Thank you for each and every person that stopped by. Thank you for those that subscribe. Thank you for those that have come back again and again. It means a lot to me, and I do recognize you. And I mean, the fact that you're out there requesting my stuff is awesome. So it tells me you're paying attention and that you like it, and so that's thrilling to me. So, all right, I'm gonna wrap it up. Gotta go. Don't want to be in the dogs. I'll see you all again very soon. Hopefully tomorrow.